Hi, I'm Matthew Lapp, host of Matthew Lapp Train Guy Segment Show. Also today in this segment, I'm at the Mille County Historical Society in Princeton, Minnesota. The Mille County Historical Depot is located on 101 10th Avenue South in Princeton, Minnesota, and is open 10 to 2 Wednesdays through Saturdays. Also, the depot itself was built in 1903 and also was used for passenger service on the Great Northern Railroad many years ago. And passengers would ride on a train on the Great Northern Railroad going somewhere from Princeton, Minnesota, or arriving on a train coming into Princeton, Minnesota. And also, it was even used as a freight depot as well. Then in 1976 the depot was retired, and also the tracks to the north and south of the depot had been removed, and also today the depot is used as a museum as well today. Okay, you could see right there that switch stand, and that switch stand may have been in that spot for years with those points, and these tracks have been like this for a number of years. And yeah, this is when the Great Northern Railroad once went through Princeton, but now here's the remaining sections of tracks today here in Princeton, Minnesota at the depot. And these tracks lead to the depot still. Okay, you can see right is a switch stand that is next to the depot. And of course, you could even move it like so, as you could see. I wonder what, oh, it has a handicap button. Pretty funny, but yeah. And these doors are currently locked as I was making this video. But yeah, here it is today. Probably was used by the Great Northern a long time ago. What you see right behind me is Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul 711 186. Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul 711 186 was built around the 1900s and is an outbraced boxcar. Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul 711 186 was used on freight trains many years ago and would be used on a mixed freight train or a freight train of boxcars on the Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul Railroad many years ago, and would also be used to carry cargo such as boxes, crates, merchandise, rolls of paper, and etc. Then this boxcar was retired and then came to be part of the Mille County Historical Depot in Princeton, Minnesota, where it is today. What you see right behind me is the Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul boxcar. The Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul boxcar was built around the 1900s and is a boxcar. This boxcar's original number is unknown. Also, it was once used on the Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul Railroad many years ago on freight trains and was even used for hauling cargo such as boxes, rolls of paper, merchandise, and a lot of items it may have hauled in the past. Then later on, this boxcar was retired and then came to be here on display at the Mille County Historical Depot in Princeton, Minnesota, where it is today. Okay, you could see right there behind me, if you can see clearly through the chain link fence, that is a speeder trailer, it looks like, and I think it was used for the Great Northern Railroad, but here it is today adjacent to the depot. Okay, you could see behind me, here's another speeder. Could be possible was also used by the Great Northern a long time ago. What you see right behind me is Burlington Northern 606 738. Burlington Northern 606738 was built by General Steel Car Company in 1964 and is a flat car. Originally, it was built for the Great Northern Railroad and originally numbered as Great Northern 65715 and was used on the Great Northern Railroad on freight trains. In 1970, when the Great Northern merged to Burlington Northern, it was renumbered as Burlington Northern 606738. For many years, this car was once used for hauling things like construction machines on wheels, pipes, steel, and all other types of cargo it once hauled many years ago when being used on the Great Northern Railroad and Burlington Northern Railroad on freight trains many years ago. Then, later on, it was retired and then came to be on display at the Mille County Historical Depot in Princeton, Minnesota, where it is today, and is displayed in the park, and also it is used as a stage for music in the park during the summertime mostly. Well, I hope you all enjoyed learning about trains with me today in Matthew Lapp Train Guy segment show. Also, I hope to see you all again in the next segment, and if you did not subscribe to my channel yet, please consider doing so, because I'll sure appreciate that if you do. And if you didn't give the Facebook page a like yet, here it is as it pops up above my head. And if you didn't follow it on Instagram, here's where you can find it as it pops up above my head. So this is Matthew Lapp, host of Matthew Lapp Train Guy segment show, signing out until next time. All aboard!